here's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 11. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now this defense for the Lions, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Here's second and 8. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go. The football led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Back to throw now on first down. And complete once again to Watson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter, we're scoreless after 1. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Jones will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Lance. And connecting here with D.J. Shark. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off at play action. Here's Lance. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Detroit Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Lions in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Sets up 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, adding some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate. He'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. They'll drop to throw.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Goodwin. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Lance. And this one too low. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll try and run here with Swift. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. And the tight end goes in motion left. The tight end in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set, and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On second down, Swift. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll return it from the 6. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And they will take over first and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Jones has it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, They've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Who finds his receiver, Watson?
The pass.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Tunyon's got it on the out route. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Lions' 15-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll go with the keeper. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A.J. Dillon from 6 yards away. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Makes the score Packers 17, Lions 3.
No, don't try to put the string on there because you win. I heard it. I heard you.
After the touchdown on his
You'll try to put the string on there because you win. Hey, don't put it up now.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This is Swift on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Once again, it's Swift. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Lance. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing now is Lance. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. An inside give to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 18. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll set up to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. Down to about the 22 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Ready. Blue check.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Lance. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Desperation time here. Lance. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Down.
Lance looking to throw. On the move to his left. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Set, ready. Ready.
Lands to throw for it on 4th down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Packers are going to win this football game. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's all over.